anime style book out.
Anime style book. I just think it's funny when they don't say manga. Yo, it's Ike, and today we're going to be looking at some kids being in trouble for carrying manga to them. Yeah. I haven't uploaded in a while because I couldn't find any video that I really want to cover, and let me just say, this is from 2014, so yeah. Also, I recently made a manga video on my other channel, IkesPersona. Shameless self-plug, that's started. I also have some chocolate milk with me, and it is delicious. Don't try me.
Parents in Florence on alert after a middle school student creates what's called a death list. Thanks for choosing us. I'm Katie Rammel. Steve has the night off. We want to start.
I don't know if Steve is okay out here.
By assuring you, school officials say this student had no way to carry out his wishes, but nonetheless, it's disturbing.
It's disturbing.
Thank God that it got caught.
A sigh of relief from parents.
Yeah, thank God they caught this kid that carried a fake death note around. Yeah.
For middle school students at Anthem K-8 in Florence.
What kind of school is K-8? It makes more sense if it's K-9. Dog joke. I am not very funny and I haven't made a video in a while.
School administrators didn't find any weapons on the student, but they did find this book.
It's a book called Death Note. It's kind of a Japanese-style comic book.
Yeah, it's like a Japanese-style comic book, you know. Well, I have read the manga of that, but I've only got to chapter 3. I've watched the anime, though.
That is very dark.
The book talks about...
Yes, very dark. Also, that's just something for the readers to enjoy. It's not supposed to be like how to actually use one because they're not real.
With it, a journal of sorts, also titled Death Note, inside a...
Okay, let's see. This kid is kind of messed up, though. I'm personally in middle school, but, I would never do that.
It's like a witch's spell. If you write their name in here, some harm will come to them. There was no specific threat. There was no specific, I'm going to harm them.
School officials say it's unlikely charges will be filed in this case since help is what's needed most.
Arizona, and she gave us a whole list of signs we really should all be aware of.
Can I get the list, or are you just going to say it? Because I would like an actual list.
Dramatic changes in the regular routine.
Well, I don't really have routines, so that's fun.
Sleeping, eating, those types of...
Sleeping, eating. I never really had a precise schedule for sleeping, eating, and stuff like that. But, hey, why, I change it next day? Yeah. Take me out of school, man.
Things indicate the depression. Perhaps the child isn't eating at all, or perhaps he's gorging or she's gorging himself with foods.
Perhaps he or she is gorging himself with food. So here's the next one.
Monica King's 11-year-old daughter checked this anime style book out.
Anime style book. I just think it's funny when they don't say manga.
Monroe Middle School Library.
One thing I hate in, regular middle school, I personally go to a junior high. That just annoys me how regular middle schools work.
I heard that there was some cuss words and stuff, and she thought it was...
Oh crap! What the hell? There's cuss words in it? Oh man. Oh good, I didn't read that. Good thing I didn't check that out from my library.
Book, so she checked it out to see for herself.
But King says her daughter, who's in 6th grade, immediately knew something was off.
Oh wow, knew something was off? Maybe it's the fact that it's rated teen and you're an 11-year-old. I have nothing to say about this because I started reading manga when I was in 4th grade, Naruto, which is rated teen.
My daughter came and brought it straight to me and said, Mom, I know you don't like this, so I wanted to show you.
I'm a loser. Like, seriously. Yeah, I checked this book out from the library. I know you're not going to like it. Definitely you're going to for my age, apparently. And so I'm just going to give it to you and have you call the school and let no one else be able to check it out.
The book King's daughter brought home is part of the Japanese graphic novel series, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. The story involves a dragon which transforms into a young human woman in a maid outfit. This particular story features drawings of the Dragon Maid exposing most of her breasts.
This whole chapter right here talks about how enlarged her.
Oh wow, it's not like you have to be 16 to buy it where I live, and it's rated teen. Who would have thought?
When it comes to regular library books, I mean, she's a 6th grader.
When it comes to regular library books, she's 6th grade. Yeah. When it comes to regular library books, my elementary school didn't have a manga, and I was not depressed. I was sad about it. Well, they had the Warriors manga, but that's not even a real manga, so.
This is definitely inappropriate.
King says she wants to know how this novel made its way onto the school library's shelves.
Maybe because it's a middle school, and there's 14-year-olds there, and not just your little 11-year-old piece of crap.
That school library.
We reached out to Omaha Public Schools about King's concern. In the statement, District spokesperson Jeremy Maskell says staff does review material for recommended audience.
Yes, because if it's a middle school, there's 14-year-olds there, not just 11-year-olds. There needs to be books for every age. In my middle school, my junior high, there's Black Flower, arguably worse. I haven't read it.
They go on to say this novel is recommended for young adults.
See, like I said, 14-year-old, that's only 4 years away from being an adult. It's a young adult.
But acknowledges parents have their own opinions on what is best.
Yes, they have their own opinions. That means you can't just ban it for everyone.
For their child, something which King says is true.
I'm not sure why I'm getting so heated about this. I don't even go to school, and my school doesn't even have a thing against manga, so.
I think if parents are able to give their opinion on material like this.
Parents were able to put their opinion on things like that. They wouldn't even allow stuff like Kingdom Hearts because, oh wow, his hair is spiky. Someone might get hurt.
See, okay, well, this person's probably okay with it, but this person isn't.
Okay, then and ask them if they think their parents would be okay with them checking it out. And if they say yes and lie, it's not your fault. It's the kid's own fault, and they should be the one getting in trouble.
King says she's since called OPS to leave her comment, and districts.
Oh wow. Just leave a comment for that. Yeah, I was going to my school's library and I saw this book, just it is called Percy Jackson. It's just some kid had a sword in like the cover. So yeah, I called the police and the school is being shut down for the next 5 years.
Says OPS also encourages parents to reach out to their child's school media specialist or OPS's district library services team.
What a nerd.
Reporting from outside Monroe Middle School, I'm Jose Zozaya for KTV Newswatch 7.
Okay, that was really loud. Okay, now I know this video went to be shorter than others, but I guess this is the end of the video. I'm going to go finish watching the anime of the manga I just bought, and yes, I actually just bought one, and the second volume should be arriving tomorrow. And I actually watched the anime before. This is my second time watching it. I know I'm a nerd, but still, I don't give a crap. Anyway, shout out Jack Cutie because he actually likes anime and he followed me on Instagram. So cool. See ya. means IkesPersona, saying, I'm going to read some manga.